welcome to my channel. I'm Tiffany, a retired librarian turned homeschool mom. And in this video, we're going to be looking at this book here. So this is Gittel's Journey, an Ellis Island story. The story is by, I'm going to mispronounce this name, Leslea, Newman, and the pictures are by Amy June Bates. So this is obviously this is a children's picture book. It tells the story of a little girl by the name of Gittel. I'm not quite sure where she's coming from in this. She's coming from a little village. They're Jewish, so I'm guessing they're coming from Eastern Europe. So she's with her mother, and they're supposed to be getting on a ship together to go to America and meet up with her mother's brother. But her mother got something in her eye, and so they think she's sick, so she can't go. So she sends Gittel by herself onto this big ship to go to America by herself. And so she's scared. She's like, take the tickets and go. I can't imagine how terrifying that was. So she ends up playing cards with other children on the boat, and they speak Yiddish. So again, this is definitely going to be Eastern European. And then she is scared a lot of the time. She's on this big ship all by herself. She's about 8 to 9 years old. She misses her mother. She has a doll that belonged to her friend. She finally gets to Ellis, the Statue of Liberty. They get off the ship. They get on another ship. To get to Ellis Island, she's asked questions. It's like, why are you by yourself? And who is waiting for you? And her mother's, I think it's her mother's cousin or something, isn't there. And so they look after her for a little bit. And again, she's staying in dormitories until where she cries herself to sleep. And they don't know who she is. So they take a picture of her and they put it in the paper. And her mother's cousin her uncle comes to get her. And then her mother eventually joins her in America. And then it kind of talks about the author's note and how they came through through Ellis Island for protection. So this is a really cute little story about a little girl. Just looking at it breaks my heart. I have a 4-year-old. She'll be closing in on 5 by the time you see this. I can't imagine as a mother having to send my kid on a ship to a foreign country, not knowing if I'm ever going to see them again. Terrified. And being a little kid, having to go on this ship by myself, being homesick, missing my mother, and then being amongst all these people, because I've seen pictures of the Ellis Island, and it's absolutely huge. So, and then being stuck in dormitories and not knowing what's going to happen, and then finally being able to be picked up by family who you may not remember. But it's a cute little book, very much kind of tells the story of Ellis Island through the viewpoint of a child. So it is, no, I do not, no page numbers. No page numbers. But I do love this picture. Mama getting back to her little girl. But it's a cute book, definitely elementary age. If you're going into looking at Ellis Island, this is a great book to do with the elementary school because it definitely personalized it. Unfortunately, I think this is the only fiction Ellis Island book I am doing this month. I did a bunch of more fictional Angel Island books last month. Hopefully, I think I may try to cover a little bit more immigration stuff again next year. So, but this is a really good book. I really did enjoy it. Again, it's not that long. It has great pictures, and it's just kind of heartbreaking and scared through. But it definitely gives, particularly the younger kids, a good idea of what it's like to, you're all alone, you're on a big ship, you're dealing with a lot of adults, it's a lot of noise, and you're very, very scared. So it's a good book that shows, in simple terms, what it was like for children to be immigrating to the United States. So that's the end of this video. Yeah, it's not that long. I'm kind of doing some sort of rushing. I have another more in-depth book to do, and I was doing a bunch of videos for Angel Island and kind of finishing that up because I'm getting a little bit behind. My daughter has not been sleeping well. We've been back to reading for like hours on end at night. So it's been difficult. So, but very, very fantastic book. Check out the rest of the channel. I'm covering Ellis Island this month. I covered Angel Island, which is a different immigration station, last month. You can check out those videos if you're really, really doing some stuff on immigration into the United States. I believe I'm still covering the Boxcar Children book series. Which should be going down along with a bunch of mystery stuff. So you can check those out. I will be doing cooking next month. I think I'm going into women inventors, and then I'm actually doing a deep dive into Beauty and the Beast, which will be interesting because that's my daughter's favorite right now. So that'll be September. So, and of course we will be, by the time you guys see this, I will be getting my paperwork and stuff ready for homeschooling, for kindergarten. So we will be getting some more of those videos for that and kind of chronicling my experience as we begin that stage in our educational journey. So again, like and subscribe, leave a positive comment if you have one, and thank you.